And welcome back to Dead Space. This is Chapter 2. I didn't really intend on playing this through, but I forgot that the game just sort of shunts you right into it.
Shh. It's all right, McCoy. He's here. Nothing to be afraid of. I knew you would come. Just like you said. I saved this for you. Can I go now? Claire wants to take me. Just shut up.
Physics.
Use kinesis to move or throw objects.
Also, kinesis is basically your best friend in this game for a couple simple reasons. Being able to punt and throw enemies, bodies, etc. lets you check whether things are dead or alive. It is much slower and less responsive and fun than the previous game, which sucks. Come on. Come on. Oy vey. There we go. Much less responsive than the previous game, but it's pretty cool nonetheless.
Pick up schematics to add items to the store.
Every time I think I'm done with these things, there's another one. But yeah, kinesis is kind of creepy in that you pick it up from a dead lady who's covering and coveting a body. Schematics we're going to ignore. How schematics work, for those who aren't aware, pretty cut and dry. Basically, all the schematics...
Isaac, are you there? We were attacked. Kendra's gone. 1 minute she was there, and I can't believe I lost her. We can still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes, and we'll find Nicole. Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. You'll have to blow through it to get to the morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage, and a shock pad from Zero-G Therapy. Should be down the corridor. Communication is useless in all this static.
Anyway. Oh, for God's sakes. Anyway, as I'm trying to say, the way schematics work in the game is pretty simple. Basically, all you're going to be doing is more or less spamming them at... hated wasting 2 shots there. Oh, and there's a stasis thing behind me. That kind of sucks. Oh, I don't want to go in here yet. Nope, nope, nope. Absolutely do not want to go in that room yet. I may have tons of ammo. Doesn't mean I want to go in there yet. That is a big, big boom room. But anywho, schematics, basically you pick them up and then you unlock them at the store, the items. So, am I going this way yet? Really? It wants me to go that way first? Eh. Oh yeah, this is kind of creepy. It's cool. They like short circuit the lights and then this dude just bashing away. Bashing away. And then when you get close, he leans back and kills himself. And then you find out, oh wait, you can see his entire rib cage and his internal organs. So in other words, something goofy has been happening to that dude. Alright, imaging diagnostics. This one is... damn thing. Trying to jump scare me. This one is actually fine. Oh, also, power node rooms. These are just goodie rooms. That's all they are. So, if you're on a run like I am... oh, and I'm maxed out on ammo. If you're on a run like I am, this is nothing but a goodie room. That's all it offers. Because you can't upgrade normally, so look at that. Large med pack, tons of ammo, and I mean tons. Research
you found
log.
something down there, didn't you?
Yes, we found something.
So the texts were right all this time.
I wouldn't be certain of that. There was nothing divine in what I saw.
We must embrace this. We are the first witnesses.
Matthias isn't letting anyone down in the colony. It's under quarantine until we learn more.
To hell with Matthias. He of all people should know that this is greater than him, or the operation, or even the company. This is our deliverance.
Keep your damn voice down. People are dying down there.
Only the worthless and the unbelievers. But I believe. Do you believe, Terrence? Do you?
Alright, so for those who were not aware, what just occurred during that little exchange is relevant to the overall plot line. Whoa, shit, I forget about this dude every time. Ay, ay, ay. Man. Another power node. Anyway, you'll find that a lot. They usually put power nodes. I've got a surplus of ammo, so I'm not too fussed about spending, spending ammo, basically. Because you gotta factor in I've got that entire room full of ammo still. Alright. But basically, that exchange was between two of the item that I don't need, but can be sold for money potentially, so, you know. Oh, right, that was from there. Stasis double shots you'll find are very useful. It's not often that you can use them, but they are very useful nonetheless. Alright, and save real quick. Alright, so I can save right over my primary file, and voila, onwards, off to the races. But yeah, so I don't think you ever can get in there. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, for God's sakes! I thought I was finally done with these stupid things. Anyway, you do actually have enough default air. You don't have to really worry about that. You can and will find necromorphs on the way back here. Inventory full? Okay. You can and will find necromorphs on the way back.
As you know, the Ishimura is able to set his gravity locally. Your grav boots will kick in when you enter a zero-G area.
Your ammo capsule will flash red if you can't jump to a surface.
I'm convinced this game is screwing with me at this point. But yeah. Zero-G gravity can kind of screw you up if you're not prepped for it. Oy. There we go. Yoink! Come on, open up.
Exiting zero.
There we are. Ammo's full. You got a lot of ammo. Maybe I shouldn't have taken so much. Shock pad from Zero-G Therapy.
Great. You got a shock pad. Combine that with the thermite at the barricade to destroy it.
Entering
Shit.
zero gravity.
I can hear more coming. Moving through the vents. Stay safe, Isaac.
Gotta be kidding me. Yoink! They can and will chase you down, so be aware of that. Whoa! Case in point. What? How are you still alive? I already killed you. Alright? I killed you. I'm sorry. Alright. So that is that. Alright, so let's yoink. Oh, come on. Yoink. And then grab this. You can grab these as well. And I'm just going to yoink right here real fast. I'm pretty sure this is where I just was. Yeah, this is.
Exiting zero
But I
gravity.
could use the ammo because I just wasted a ton. And you really do. I'm not kidding when I say you need to conserve your ammo like crazy. I hate that I can't just jump across. But yeah. if you don't conserve your ammo, you basically end up ensuring your death, pretty much. So, oh no, wrong thing. How many? 3. I'm gonna hold off. My next one that I pick up, I'll use, but right now, no.
Exiting 0 gravity.
All right, and then
Entering vacuum.
there's gonna be one necro right here, who I'm just gonna stomp to death. Oh, medium air can, huh? And I'm already maxed on ammo. Okay, so let's just get through. Yoink. Well, I forgot about you.
Exiting vacuum.
So you really can conserve ammo quite well if you're doing one-on-one fights. And a lot of the game is one-on-one fights. So that is handy for you. I'm going to just save real quick again. I was not kidding when I said I would save all the damn time. But to be fair, it is pretty handy to do so. Is there another one right here? I was almost certain there was another one right there. It must be. Oh no, it's at the other end here. After I move this, he pops in at the other end, I believe. Yep, there he is. Alright. Gruesome, disgusting, and entirely justified. Refill my stasis real quick. Most of the game you actually revisit locations. Wow, I hate that. That one actually only pops up after you've actually set them up. Alright, now wasn't there an explosive canister somewhere here? Oh, damn it, I guess not. Sounds pretty unearthly and hellish once you get them all killed, isn't it? Alright, so we're going to come back in here because we've got plenty of room in the inventory now. Oop. I'm going to grab... What? Alright, I'm going to... Why do I keep going to that? I'm going to pop one of these. That gives me room for this, which is worth 5 grand, which is worth a lot of ammo, effectively. This gold semiconductor, they sell for money. Not really all that valuable when you don't need large med kits, and there's no real utility to them. Oh, I almost forgot. These things. Some of the biggest ammo wasters in the game. When you're doing this run, they suck. Alright, let's go back and grab the other stuff, since I'm sure I just burned through a bunch of ammo. But basically, those guys are the swarm. Yeah, see now I can pick that up. And that. How much do I actually have on me? Alright, so I'm basically full out. But the swarm are not particularly difficult to kill. They die pretty much instantly. It's best to use a flamer or something on them, just because it's that much easier to kill them all. What? Is there an item? I just thought I heard something. That was weird. Thought I heard an item noise. Huh. Alright, so we're back to the main station. There are no enemies that ever pop up in this section, so free use for everything. Alright. Okay, so like I said, cannot buy any... See, and you can already get the level 2 suit, which is cool. Increases your inventory slots and armor. Not gonna buy it. So gold semiconductors, they're worth 3 grand. Useful, but not to me. Sell the large med pack, I don't need it. And then just stock up on ammo. Okay, so inventory's full, officially. So, let's see. Okay, good. Because I'm going to have my hands full with this. Big time. I know I keep saving over the same slot. That's intentional. I'm not actually too worried about this next section, even though I keep blathering on about it being like a big boom room. Oh, that's a pain in the butt. Alright, there we go. Full stasis for this room. Good, good, good. Because this room really does genuinely have a lot of enemies, and I mean a lot. Because once you get far enough in, this seems fairly inviting, right? Nice open. Get far enough in and quarantine pops up.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Because this makes sense, right? And then the first one pops out of here. Alright. Is there another one somewhere? I didn't think there was. It sounds like there's another. But... I thought that was it for the upper, just 4. Oh well. There are plenty more on the lower, so off to the next race we go. There's no quick heal, unlike in the Dead Space 2 and 3. There he is. Oh, he always has to take the long way around, the bastard. Next one will pop up. Where does he pop up? I don't remember where he pops up. There's another. Ah, there he is! There we go. Oy, 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 oy. And quarantine lifted, so we're good to go. Yay! So that wasn't too bad. Big boom room, no actual damage. But yeah, you guys can see why I was a little leery of this room. But plenty of goodies to be had. Credits will be used again strictly for ammo, so by the end of the game you can basically blitz through all of the final suits and stuff with no major
I finally
issues.
convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. And what I saw was glorious. Breathtaking. Miners undergoing a transformation into something extraordinary. I must know more. Even as the believer within me wants to become one of them, the scientist needs to uncover their secrets. I need to study one of these necromorphs, as Kyne so clinically puts it. I need to witness this infection firsthand. Perhaps that patient from the colony.
Say hello to Dr. Mercer. You meet him later. He's not a nice person. Alright, so let's meander right on along. Ah, I forgot about this part.
Come on! Come on! Let me out!
Another enemy, the Lurker, made out of clone babies, or some nonsense like that. You unfortunately can't actually go into this room and help that guy. Also, this is extremely difficult to do, but you can actually prevent a cutscene there. Normally, most players are surprised by that, and they can't stop the Lurker from jumping on them. There's a lot of plasma cutter ammo. But luckily enough, I know all about that, so I can bypass it. Yay! There's another one here, though. Oh, you stay still. Nope. No, 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 no. You stay back. I do not want your... Ah! I forgot that you are a nasty little bugger that pops out of there. Alright, so back to max ammo again. And no damage still. And then you pop right through to the main lab. And then you get your delicious thermite, along with some more ammo and a power
Alright,
mode.
that thermite you picked up should be able to melt through the barricade. Use the shock pad to ignite it. Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
Ow! No, stay away, stay away. I do not mind spending an excess of stasis for the simple reason... Oh. For the simple reason I can just recharge it right back up, so... Alrighty, whew! Believe it or not, there's still more to this level. There's a fair bit more. Also, explosions that happen 5 feet away and you don't die.
Okay, you're through. Should be clear from there to the morgue. Remember, the codes are on the captain's body.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan transmitting ship-wide. We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this many cases. Nobody would tell us what's happening. These wounds, we are not equipped to deal with this. Get him to the table. Hold him. Nurse, you hold him down. Record.
Yeah.
That was Nicole, right? I can't tell from here when that log was made. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
Let's see, I don't remember which one this is. Ah, hell's bells. I remember this part. Alright, pretty soon we'll get our first introductions to super necromorphs. Also, I'll teach you guys how to break the game. Doorways? Yeah, necromorphs can't do anything about them. They'll just wander off. They can't come through doors. Nobody knows why. It's just a pathfinding glitch thing. But it's very convenient. I don't want that. I want the ammo. Wait, that's credits? Wait, those bodies freaked me. Oh, what's this? Oh, line racks. Another type of ammo we don't need. Also, for those who are wanting a shortcut, well, that didn't really work. But normally, anytime you've got an item you need to get somewhere with kinesis, it's often a lot faster to just throw it with kinesis as opposed to actually dragging it anywhere. Alright, hint hint, oxygen container. I wonder what could happen later in the game if we come back on a return trip. Could it be no oxygen? You'd be right. That's not really a spoiler, because, you know, it's not story related as far as, like, why this room later has no oxygen. It's just, later just has no oxygen. Yay, bright lights, woo. Alright, there's a power node room up here. I think there's a couple enemies, too. Yep, a couple enemies. Ha 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 ha! I forgot about that. Did I mention they do that a lot? You just gotta be real careful when they pop up and know where you gotta know where and what you're shooting at all times. And that's really all there is to it. And you can survive any encounter you like. Also, power node rooms do get replenished with crap when on future returns to the area. What's in this one? That's line racks. Yeah, I don't need that. This one's just an ammo room, so it's not super useful unless you're on a run like this. This one is one of the ones I would recommend skipping if you're upgrading your weapons and stuff. It's just not that useful versus other rooms. Okay, grab this.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? My name is Eileen Fisk. I just woke up in here and everybody was gone. I don't know what's happening.
No, I don't have to go down
Why did
there.
they all leave? I'm going to try and find someone. If you can hear this, please come for me. I can hear scratching in the wall. Hello? Who's there? Are you a doctor? Why is everyone... Wait, I know you. You're Harris, the prisoner from the colony. You killed that nurse. Help! Somebody help me! Please! Please!
Text log. Dr. Kine, Benjamin, further to our this is addressed to the captain. Benjamin, I'm only reading important ones. Further to our previous conversation, I asked that you delay bringing the marker up from the planet for a day or two. You know I'm as keen as anyone to study it in detail, and I understand your sense of urgency given the events in the colony, but that's why I ask. What's happening down there is just too unique, too unprecedented to cut it short without proper time to study the causes and effects. In light of a discussion I had with Dr. Mercer, I'd like to meet with Drs. Chiarello and Wayland planetside to get their observations. Yeah, so the marker, that is a thing that you need to worry about. Just saying. Okay, and this is basically your first boss battle of sorts in the entire game. Yay, boss battles, right? Okay. There's never an explanation for that, by the way.
Science Log Chief Science Officer Dr. Kine reporting. The colony's problems concern me greatly. I have no doubt they are somehow linked to the discovery of the marker, but the exact nature of that connection is still unknown. Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing a form of dementia. The obvious symptoms are acute depression, insomnia, and hallucination. Incidents of violence and even murder also indicate extreme paranoia. Dr. Mercer has advised that I bring some of the affected on board for study. Dr. Wellen, the planetside psychiatrist, has reported that his own analysis has been fruitless. I'm hesitant to rely on Dr. Mercer at this point, but I need his expertise. We need solutions, and we need them quickly.
Alright, so that's the captain off in the corner. This is the morgue. Fun place, right? You'd think this would be the best place ever to have a party. Also, if you pick up items from far, far away, you can actually instantaneously claim them if you just automatically hit the claim button. Just a handy little tip. You don't have to wait for them to come to you. Creepy, right? Creepy, right? Right? Fun fact, heads explode! Anyway, so this, like I said, is the first boss battle, and you also get introduced to something pretty neat. That being the Infector and the Super Necromorph. You'll see what I mean. Kind of an abrupt change. You would think the Necromorph is actually the tougher, or not the tougher, but the more important target here, but the Infector is actually much more important. Because the Infector can do very bad things.
Codes received, and they look good. Thank God. I'll start accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there. I'm going to find out what the hell happened to this ship.
Oh, I forgot there's a window there. Yeah, basically, the Super Necros are just super powerful. The Infector infects dead bodies. So you see how all there's dead bodies are in here? Yeah, you could basically end up with a huge boss battle if you're not very careful. So, this is also important. Report of death on ship. Subject, Captain Matthias. It is my sad duty to officially pronounce Captain Benjamin Matthias dead. Reports of the exact circumstances surrounding his death are conflicted, and beyond the scope of my role, I can only report on the body. Subject was in generally good health for his age. Cursory blood test, blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares about any of this. Unlikely any of this had an effect on his death. Multiple contusions, arms and hands, indicating brief struggle pre-mortem. Slight contusion around rib cage, indicating his chest was restrained. Cause of death was a single prolonged trauma to the ocular body, his eye, which continued on through the cavity wall, finally into the frontal lobe, causing rapid neurotrauma, seizure, and death. The force required to puncture the ocular cavity in this manner is great, and possibility of self-infliction correspondingly low. I therefore have no alternative but to record a preliminary verdict of unlawful death. Whether deliberate or accidental is beyond my jurisdiction. Long story short, he got stabbed in the eye with a syringe. You could actually see it on the body before I approached. But yeah, stabbed in the eye with a syringe. You find out who did it and why later. Also, this totally normal, totally fine. In here, yeah, remember that boss we just fought? There's another. Thought there was another pickup here, I guess not. But yeah, you gotta be very careful when you're going into old areas.
Isaac! Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod. Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs. Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open. It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life. Shit, we've got bigger problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
Don't you just love that? While I stay here and figure out what the problem is. Hey! But in any case, that's the second chapter, and that's all there is to it. So, we're done with medical, and we're on to engineering to repair the engines and blah 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 blah. So I will see you guys in the next exciting episode of Dead Space. Ciao.